There we go.
I'm sure this was
Buildy. So, while we're waiting, hello, for the building to build up here a little bit, I'm going to go on about something here. Everybody knows these darts. Oh, these AccuDarts, right? These things. You see, I've already done something to them. Yes, Uncle Clowny is here for your pleasure. Everybody knows the heads blow off these things when you use them because they're pretty poopy. So, what I've done is I just ripped the heads off them. Like the worker darts, my high-powered air things I was using has a tent that really likes these, and it likes these. No, I have I'm using big XBZs and things. It likes these, and it really likes these, but the heads keep flowing off. Hello, Gecko. So what I had to do was glue them back on. These were really cheap on Wish, and they don't shoot as well as these, as the workers, and I think they're a little heavier, or maybe it's just because they're not as aerodynamic or well made because they're kind of crap darts, but they shoot well. Fuzzy Pete! How you doing, Pete? So I've been shooting those out in the lawn, test running them things. I got quite a few of them I hacked down, but I still have to get my hands on more worker darts, because these are nice. X-Zone Quick Fire Sniper to convert to HPA. I have no wish to do HPA. It's too much work. I can barely handle the flywheel technology, let alone HPA. Jeez. It's gonna make my head explode. Seriously, make my head explode. Too much math. And then explode. Oh. Just in case you're wondering what glue I put the heads on with, I use this. The E6000 or 9000. Hello, Mr. White. Fuzzy Pete told me to start using this stuff. I have to admit, I like it for a lot of things, but not exactly everything. I'm still a big fan of the epoxy, but there are places where I like to use this because it dries kind of gummy, and it will allow for stress. And like for sealing tanks and stuff, I've had much better luck with this stuff than I've had anything else. Especially doing hoses on tanks, this works out really well because the epoxy dries really hard. And for dart heads, I haven't found anything that holds even better. Yeah, no mixing, exactly, Fuzzy Pete. This stuff is really good for dart heads. I don't know why people try to use freaking super glue. That's stupid. This stuff is killer for dart heads. Plus, it smells better than super glue, so you get that awesome buzz going on. Oh, my shirt is soaking wet. I just washed it. I washed it and I put it on top of the fan and then made it cold because it was really hot in here. Yeah, I've had a problem with that dissolving some foam. Like, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. I don't know, the flywheel people are flighting it as much as the Springer people like me flop flywheels, so maybe it is the natural progression. I've been charging batteries and stuff all day. Well, something I refer to, get this thing I refer to as the dick stick. I got a couple of them. I got them, they actually hold enough charge. I hope to charge my batteries and my stuff like 8 times because they're really good, and they have a speaker on the end of them. And then they have the thing to connect them, but I'm not sure if they're charging right because, like an idiot, I threw the manual out. So, and this is going to be my End War camera here. And as you can see, it's a dash cam. It's actually 90p or 890 or 980p or whatever it is. It films really, really good. The display on the back sucks. The only thing that sucks is it does it in 2 views. So you have this view going forward and this view going back. It allows you to separate it, but I can't save it separate yet. I have to figure out why it's not allowing me to save one side. So worst case scenario, you have a shot of me, like the shot of what's going on in front of me, and then the fear factor shot of running around, huffing, puffing, sweating, swearing all over everything. Because this was $10 from work. So it was a $60 camera when I found it on clearance, and then I just put it to the side because I'm going to pay for it, and then it ended up being $10. And I wasn't passing on a dash cam for $10, especially when it has its own built-in power source and it films at 980p. Or that sounds right. That sounds like a number, right? Yeah. It's actually really light. It's got a nice little cradle. So it should work very well for doing nefarious nerfing purposes. So I'm just waiting for it to charge up completely, because it's actually kind of neat. 1080, maybe that might be it. I'm not good with numbers and stuff. I just know that it's, yes, cheap GoPro, exactly. And GoPros can't do this. Wiggle, wiggle. It does wiggle, wiggle. It's got a little camera on the back too, so I could even mount it like this and do a front and behind shot, but that's too... I didn't know 980 or whatever. I don't know. I just know the video quality is actually half these. What did I do with the box? There we go. I got it right here. We'll find out. Super quickly. The recording. 32-bit memory card. There, 960. 960p. 960. Is 960 good? I mean, it's just a little shitty dash cam. Let's see. Yeah, it says 15, but it's not. It's not 15. It was 10. And I wasn't passing up that. Did you say you did any training for Enmore? Yes, I did quite a bit of training and then ruined it with over the winter with depression, pizza, and alcoholism, and decided to try to get back into it by training with more pizza and loafing around my house for a week. So I did go for a walk up and down some of the hills out here. Realized it is really bad. The heat's going to be nasty, but it's going to be like 80 degrees and soaking wet, so I don't think anybody's going to be going fast. I'm actually considering what I'm going to take for a secondary backup. And soda. No, yeah, adult soda. Because 12, 15, getting stronger. Yes, I will absorb all the other nerfers. Which is actually something funny, because I got a Stouter on clearance from Toys R Us, and then I found a Stouter app. So I'm gonna have a bunch of still shots of different nerfers' power levels. That should be really cool. Okay, so what was the point of this video? Oh, I remember. Oh, not that. Oh my god, my hair's doing that weird thing again. Where it retreats and goes away and never comes back. There we go. Watch my head get red. Veins! Oh, you guys like skin tabs? I don't. I think it's sore. Okay, so, disgusting this aside. This is the last little video we're going to see before I do... Oh, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I've just been really prepping out for Enmore and doing all that, so like trying to get everything together and just get it nailed down. So, point of this video. I've been talking to a guy by the name of, oh boy, John Williams. Oh, I really hate that because it's on my phone and I can't go looking for it, and all of a sudden I can blew a complete blank because it's the time to do so. So, oh, it's on the package. Never mind. That'll let me know just fine. Yes, John Williams. He is a nerfer that likes to put stuff together. Push through it. There's going to be more than one sick person there, I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know, what's the worst, being sick, walking around in the rain? Couldn't possibly get any sicker? Leprosy? Leprosy, and you fit right in with the zombies. Go OG, get leprosy, you mean OG, and you can fit right in with the zombies. It'd be awesome. So, he does a lot of really neat integrative mods and stuff like that, and he contacted me one day out of the blue, and he's talking to me. Sends me a lot of text to Herps. Herps is not like leprosy. Herps is Braille for no. So, it's definitely not like leprosy. It's a roadmap to shame, a topographical roadmap to shame. John sent me this neat blaster. He sent me a picture of it, and he does a lot of things that I would really like to try, like bonding. He does friction welding, which I'm not entirely sure exactly how you do it. You basically run the Dremel tool at it, and it binds the two of them together with the PLA sticks or hunks of extra blaster, and then he reinforces it. He's working on a what is it? Recon. It's got a really neat design to it, and I'm hoping when he gets done with these things, he'll post them up in other people's things, because he's not an internet nerfer guy. He does them in between his work job at home and his kids and stuff like that. So it's cool stuff. It just one of those guys that are definitely, if when his stuff comes up in the what he does, is going to be kind of cool, and it's neat to have this kind of blaster thing immediately before anybody else. And usually when you cut through tape, it usually tends to work. So I'm not exactly sure. Unless he's taking taping lessons from me. It's a priority box. That's right. Priority boxes stick. I forgot. So let's do this instead. Cut towards yourself so you can remove all fingers in your way. So I got a couple plastic skulls. I got a little wand one over here. This one's got to go on a sword. We want to make Soul Reaver. I would like more skulls. I got a really cool one up here. Skulls are always awesome. I love skulls. They're like... Yes, that's exactly right, James. Like, you just literally just take a piece of filament and just drive it in there and bond it right down through a Dremel. We're about to see exactly... Blow down, Mr. Clowney! No, I'm Mr. Clowney. I am so almost ready for FoamCon. Every time I turn around, I'm putting something else up. I'm going to completely take over our space. You can have the little quarter piece of table with a little table there, because I'm actually bringing a table and two giant sandwich boards. They're 5 foot by 3 foot. They are freaking huge, and they're going to be loaded up with crap. My dad built them for me to do that, and I suddenly realized after I got them in my car, I was like, what if Blono actually needs space for this? It's like, I'm coming. It's like, and I don't even have a banner yet. I got business cards, though. I can glue a bunch of them together. Okay, so, first thing in the box is packing material. There's some kind of joke there. My dad is an awesome dude. I love my dad. He is a wicked cool dude. There is neat stuff in here. Okay, so we're not going to look at the blaster, which I can't quite see yet. We're going to go right into the parts. This, oh my god. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what this is. I'm guessing this is probably the aforementioned filament, is what that is. Because it looks and feels very much like plastic sticks, and I grew up playing the game with plastic sticks, and this is amazing. Okay, this is flared aluminum. I know it's aluminum because I got magnets up here. That's flared aluminum, and okay, so it's the same piece, but this is freaking aluminum. That's an old dart. Ooh, nice. I wonder exactly how many things I can fit this into. We got pieces of aluminum barreling now. That's gonna go right back in the tube, because oh yeah, frames are things. Forgot. Well, I'm bringing an extra 4 foot table. And maybe my little awesome table I got from Walmart years ago. Which is great. I used to use it for my tattooing stuff. because it's metal and magnetic. Oh, I don't have an evil chuckle. Maybe I do. Do I have an evil chuckle? I'm not sure. I can do an evil clown laugh. But people don't like it. Hey, kids. Put all this right back in there because I am not risking bending a single stick, considering I only have 2, of aluminum in there. And then we have, ooh, see, I'm a big fan of random plastic. All right. One of the things you guys can never get enough of, ever, is the world's worst box cutters. Oh, God, these things are just crap. These are like the worst thing ever inflicted upon anybody that has to work. And I know what this plastic is, too. This is plastic that I've played with before. I've played with this stuff. I like this. God, Frankenzilla, how you doing, buddy? It's a box cutter. It's got a little razor in here, and then you stick it under the tape and you pull. There's like no possible way to cut yourself, but you still manage to hook the living crap out of your fingers on the little plastic ends. It barely works, and once they're done, they're meant to be thrown out, but they're garbage. They're utter garbage. These like the only thing I can say about my job is at least we don't have to use these. And ours, as soon as you let go of them, they pop back in. No, you can't. There's like no way that you can't possibly cut yourself. All you can do is like wound yourself because the ends are pointy. But this is random plastic, and I'm going to give you guys a quick lesson in random plastic. Like you go to like Walmart and places like that, they have all those Rubbermaid containers and things. Every once in a while, maybe in the mouth you could fish hook somebody with them. Every once in a while, there's so many extra containers that are broken and stuff, they got to get rid of them. Now the plastic is it's not the best plastic, but filling in gaps and things, it works really good for that. And sometimes if you're really, really nice, you can get a hold of extra lids and things like that laying around. And sometimes they just give them to you. Most of the time you got to pay like $1 or $2 for a broken Rubbermaid container. But one broken Rubbermaid container will give you gap filling pieces for like a month's worth of stuff. Rodney, how you doing? I am so looking forward to getting my hands on your freaking blaster at Endwar, man. Oh my God, that's Blono. You're gonna love the thing that Rodney put out. You probably saw it. It's a freaking double dealer Doomsayer thing that's not the Vulcan. Oh crud! I'm supposed to work on that 35-round drum for you. Ooh, good thing you popped in there because I would have forgot. All I'm gonna do is find out where I put it. Doomsayer, that's right. There's a note. Probably should have found that first. Oh, My Eyes Only. Okay. One of my favorite Bond songs, actually. Actually, my absolute favorite Bond song is, well, I guess it's the new one. It's, Chris Cornell one. I think it was amazing. I love that. Die Another Day is a good one, too. But okay. Oh, cool. It's got a really wicked, cool little symbol that's almost completely blazed out. Try to read, which was never something I was good at. I am sending you a modded Maverick as a thank you gift for your efforts during the holiday season to encourage your viewers to donate toys to charities such as Toys for Tots and other local charities in areas of respected viewer. The Maverick also has a pistol grip from a Nerf Super Soaker integrated onto it, along with some custom modifications to the underbarrel to allow for Picatinny rail. Neat. I have added a laser sight. Always good. Because Mavericks are accurate up to the distance of a laser sight, I'm sure of it. Added a laser sight wired to the button on the right side of the blaster just for the stock trigger. The internals are stock except for the spring, which I swapped out for a Firefly stock. Neat. I didn't know they fit. The improved from the said springs are minimal, well that's probably because it's a Maverick, are the best that I figure a bit helps, especially with a Maverick. I also removed the ARs and applied generous amounts of silicone grease up the surfaces as necessary. That's right, if you're going to take your AR out, you better grease it up because it's going to, well, I don't know, it's a joke. I have included some mod materials, which I found already. You will find some scrap pieces of ABS plastic, 1/16 an 8-inch thick, which is awesome. Some ABS rods for friction welding cut into 2-inch sections and insert directly into your coil of your Dremel or rotary tool, which is a really old model. Note that technically works while you're working with material, also that you will want them no more than an inch of the rod exposed at any time. There are some sections of Orange Mod workers aluminum tube as well as half-inch PVC. I use a PVC to cut the rings and slide down the aluminum tube to center the stock in the barrel. Yeah, centering barrels sucks. That's always a fun trick. You also find a blue plastic knife known as the cleaver cutter. It is great for opening packages without the risk of containment. Man, I just completely crapped all over it too. No, no, you're back. I didn't know you left because I'm busy reading. Great opening packages without the risk of containment, which is irony because I have to use a very large knife to open a package which contained a very safe object for opening things. Enjoy the blaster. Enjoy the war. As soon as I get there. Thank you for all you do, John of Starward Blaster Works. So his Blaster Works is called Stallward. Stall backwards, see? Stallward Blaster Works. That's how you say it. And you got a neat thing up there, which is something I just got done making one of those. And I'm going to open up the For My Eyes Only thing so you guys can see me react to something off camera again. I hate biology. I love biology! Oh, biology was the best. I was so good at it in high school. Ooh. I don't know why you would say that For My Eyes Only. So I guess there's an explanation for that right here. I'd like you to walk her. Okay, so I'm going to retain the note as My Eyes Only, but this is worthwhile putting up there because he sent me a blaster. So I will be doing this. There we go. That is his work, and you're about to see why in a few moments. So I have to remember to throw some of these in with me, and as for the thing there, yes, I will have to throw that in and take care of that. So that's going to have to go. Just remember to throw that in there with that and put that on top of these. Biology is one of the entertaining courses. I absolutely love my biology classes. Teacher job didn't. Yes, well, teachers have a rough job nowadays. Okay. Firewood. That would be the blaster. I can smell the paint. I can smell the paint. Where's that fancy razor cutter thing? I put it away already. So where it is. We use the other fancy razor cutter. Boop Jendo, how you doing? He reorganized. Yeah, I keep reorganizing and reorganizing. And every time I make a new project, it unorganizes. Oh. Holy monkey. That. Holy monkey. Okay, so he put up. Well, okay, guys. Wow. Bar none. That is one of probably, and I hate to say this because I consider myself a master of Mavericks. This is one of the coolest Mavericks I've seen, and the weight is amazing. It's got this great weight, and the Super Soaker stock on this thing looks great. But which, like, you can, okay, look, see this? Look at that. See how that shine goes from one end to the other? I can't see a single goddamn integration line on that anywhere. I mean, even the buttonhole is buttonhole. Yeah, I am bringing this to Endor because that is holy Jesus. I mean, you guys, I don't know how to put that. That is the most amazing, cleanest lines I've ever seen. There's no It looks exactly like it came out of Hasbro this way. I mean, other than like this shiny paint because, you know, it's on both sides. That is... there's no... Oh, that Firefly spring's actually pretty tight. That's pretty cool. There is absolutely no freaking line on that at all. At all. There's nothing. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna put this up there with some of his cards because that is wow, that is just stupid smooth. Like I don't know. There is like this. I'm literally staring at this trying to find one freaking mark, and I found one little line that I thought might be where it was, but I can tell it's just like a slight settling from paint. It's not even the freaking thing that it, and it's got a great, oh my, look at that on top. That is a great way to paint that. And it's these little, cut the thing out like that. Points blaster at face. It's wow. Yeah, John, you sent me a message, but I can't. I don't know if I can interact with you while doing this. We're gonna try. Oh, that throws a lag. Piece of pointer to keep the bats from draining. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Okay, he just sent me a message here, so I'm gonna try to dunk that. So, wow, my phone is freaking hot. Okay, so there's a piece of paper in the thing. And I'll get these up here. I'm gonna take a piece of paper out of the battery tray to keep them from getting janked on here, and then we'll have full effect. Provided I take it out of the right freaking end, which apparently I didn't. Clowny gets new toy, immediately breaks. Most likely. Come on. Okay, I am really not wanting to pull and push on this. I don't want to hurt it by any means, and I can't find where the battery thing was there, so I don't want to. People selling blasters out of there. So I'm pretty sure there will be like a black marketing blaster thing going on. I'm sure of it. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how to get that laser pointer battery out of there because I'm not comfortable yanking on it. Loosen the bracket around the pointer, he says. Okay. Good old trusty screwdriver. Yes, John is on right now. Do you guys have anything you want to say to him about that? Because right now he's looking through this and watching me fiddle with his toy that he sent me. I am really tempted to open this whole damn thing up. Oh, it's one of those little poppy things. Okay, cool. I am really tempted to open this entire thing up and do that. But I don't want to open it up because I don't want to run the risk of doing anything to this. Be interesting to see exactly where your lines, John, come down on this thing because I can't see where they are. I can't see where they are. Yeah, why doesn't John have a channel? That's, yeah, especially with the other things that he showed me, I don't know. So I don't know either. That's what I told him. Even if you just start with Mavericks, because Mavericks are the shit. Now, oh yeah, nice and straight, right there. Now for the best part. Okay, I've been waiting to do this, and look, I even pulled out. Whistler. Which way does a Maverick even rotate? I don't even remember. That way. Okay. I found an old Whistler I got laying around. Because the Whistlers were the best. Whistlers were so the best. Back one. Okay. Laser sights on. Oh my god, that handle is just stupid. It's just stupid smooth. That's insane. Oh, Mavericks are always so fun to shoot. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I never shot one of these out of those. Let's see. I know that's a bullet head one. That should work just fine. No, you don't prime to rotate. Yeah, they just pull the trigger. I think the last time I even shot a freaking Maverick. That's not a dart. That's not a dart. This is a dart. Just rambling on, not even paying attention to the chat. Badgering back and forth. Okay, here we go. Back on here. Wow, I like those. Whoa. Eats the freaking air zone darts like mad. I got a lot of them laying around too. Oh, John, this is an amazing. This is an absolute amazing piece of work, John. I keep forgetting to put it in frame because I don't have that kind of setup yet. It's an absolute amazing piece of work, and I will be definitely taking your stuff with me and throwing this in there, but I have to find a way. You know what? I'll just do this and get it the hell over with while I'm thinking about it, so I don't injure it while it goes to Endor. Just set it like that, and then toss these in here. So I have a couple of trays with those things, and that is flat out one of the best Mavericks I think I've ever seen, John. As soon as I start getting the guy compliments, it fuzzes out on me. They can't give me a break. I was saying, I'm pretty sure next to Frankenzilla, which is so much better than me at doing Mavericks, is one of the guys I marked some of my Mavericks off of. That's just absolutely beautiful. So the Spiker Blaster is awesome. I have to actually, unfortunately, get going because I am still charging and packing everything up and trying to get everything taken care of. And as I do so, I am frantically doing all of that and running out of beer at the same time. That's going to immediately go over to the box of stuff that is going out with me, as long as those and a bunch of my little darts here. And hopefully the deck stick will actually, this thing, my charging battery thing will ever turn red or green on it, and I'll know if it's actually working. I will be there. If you guys come up and see me at FoamCon, please tell me who you are. They'll be like, hey, I talked to you on YouTube. You need to give me like a name or a blaster or something, and then be completely surprised don't be surprised by the fact that I won't remember you at all. because Beaker's not coming, and he is my external memory. So I'm probably going to have to designate someone to memorize stuff for me, and which is going to be nuts because I heard Captain Slug is coming, and that's a selfie I really want to get. I need a Captain Slug autograph on something. I have to. Like, I wish I had like a slug, like a little rubber slug, and I'd have Captain Slug sign it. I'll just buy something at his table and like have Captain Slug sign it. So don't forget to come and see me at Endor. Give John all praise for Almighty Maverick, which is absolutely beautiful. And oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yes, Endor thing right before I leave. Endor thing, I forgot. I'll be selling a few of the foam rubber knives I've been making. I wanted to make more of them, but because of the timing and stuff, and I don't have any more money to buy stick, I'm not going to have time to paint another one, so I'm only going to have a handful of them. I'm going to have a couple Pickle Ricks and some zombie chainsaw things. They'll all be relatively cheap for the most part because I'm just trying to get gas money to go home. And I will have some artwork, but it's going to be the, it's going to be these really big, which I don't know where they went. They disappeared. Maybe I won't have any artwork. There we go. Not that one, because that one's already purchased. Jill from Naptown bought that. It's going to be these big things. So they're kind of Now they're 11 by 14. I got a frame for most of them. If I can manage to get it in the frame tonight, it'll be good. If not, they're just going to be ported along, and then they'll be sold at End War. Hopefully somebody will buy them. They're not going to be completely saltless. They will be a little on the salty end, but they required a lot of work, unlike the one that Jill. I do not have my Etsy up and running. They sent Engelsteads were kind enough to send me a ton of stuff for that. Unfortunately, I have been so focused on End War, I have not gotten just a handful of things set and done. Most things are like half done, like barrel sets and things like that. So after End War is APOC, and I'll be going to that, but hopefully somewhere between there and then I'll be able to roll out a bunch of blasters. And I'm probably not going to do it on Etsy. I'm probably just going to do it, like, set up on my channel with a bunch of pictures, and then like make it like the let it go if I want something like that or not. Or I'll just put them up there, or just put them up on Facebook under a little picture. It says buy these, and then you can go to the Facebook pictures and pick them up through there or something like that, or I'll post them all up at a time. I don't know, because Etsy's, I don't have the kind of stuff to constantly refresh an Etsy store. Mostly just the drive. So, as I said before, going to End War. John made a wicked cool blaster, which is going out with me, because I'm going to start playing with that, and I'm going to be showing that thing off. And I'm going to go, because now Face Off is starting very soon, and I am hungry, and I got to check all these batteries and everything else to make sure everything's all packed up, set, ready for the next day, and then call my sister, because she has stuff that I need to go pick up for other purposes. God, more End War. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching. All praise to John for a wonderful gift. And Clowny's watching, which is still somewhat an awkward tagline. Peace, guys.